Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in again one deck today, the beautiful Starseed Oracle, to bring in a message. And this is going to bring in messages and guidance for you, for your special person and for your journey. What do you need to know today in love? So let's connect and see what we need to know. And, there's this real energy coming in right now about them unblocking you and things moving forward and changes. So let's see what you need to know today. Thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? I'm waiting for a clear card. There it is. The energy around them today. What's going on with them today? We've got two cards. And the energy around your connection. Wow, flying out of the deck. One went one way, one went the other. And there's one moving on top. So remember, if you feel like you're going one way and they're going the other, all paths lead home. Sometimes we go in different directions to come back in the right direction at the right time. There's always a reason for everything that happens. So the energy around you today is activated earth. So what I'm feeling with this is you've come to earth to be activated. Activated is when we wake up spiritually, when we know what we're here to do. Our soul purpose is activated. And when you meet with your person for the first time, it activates something within you that is felt on the earth. That's why you come to earth. Because before we're born, we decide to come. In fact, we beg and plead with the Creator to allow us to have another shot. So we come here to be activated. So when you and your person meet up for the first time, it feels like the earth shakes, you get activated. I call it the firework effect. It's like when you look into each other's eyes or you notice each other for the first time and something sparks. It's like all the fireworks go off in one go. It's like when you see those old films or you see cartoons and there's all fireworks going off when a couple kiss or they're making love. And that's how it feels. It doesn't matter whether you come together for a moment or a day or a week or a year. It means the feeling of the activation. So when you meet, you activate each other here on earth. So it doesn't matter whether it's online or in person, you feel the earth shift. You feel something happen within you, but also below you, above you, around you, you feel it. And that may happen in a powerful place. And when you go to that place or when you connect with that place, you may feel it even more. So you may go out somewhere, or you may hear a song and it reminds you of that. Things on the earth will remind you of that powerful moment, that powerful place. It's like a ley line was activated beneath you. So trust where you're led, trust where you're being guided to go, trust your journey, trust the process of it, because everything is guiding you home, because both of you are seeking that feeling that was activated within you here on earth when you came together. They felt it and so did you. So if you're thinking, I wonder if they felt what I felt, or I wonder if they feel what I feel, you absolutely know when you connect with your heart and listen to it, that they absolutely do. That they were activated on earth by you, and their whole life changes. Their whole life shifts because of you, and your life shifts and is activated because of them. So in other words, things you were doing don't feel the same. Things you were in may not resonate with you anymore. That's why there's karmic endings and situations, because we learn to adjust our life to be together with our twin flame or our special person because we feel activated. So when you get activated in this way, nothing can ever be the same again. It can't go back to how it was because it now is. It's like them saying to you, and then there was you. And then there was you. It's like Neo waking up from the Matrix. He can't get plugged back in because he knows everything's changed. So this is really letting you know that everything changed when you met them. And everything changed for you, but it also changed for them. So you've been activated on the earth and there's no going back. And sometimes you might think that, I wish I hadn't met them. I wish I could go back to how it was. Well, you can't, because you've been activated here on planet Earth. That's why you've come. It's like when a robot is activated, they wake up, they become self-aware. So it's like when we are going through the motions in our lives and we feel very robotic, eat, sleep, repeat, we then get activated by our person and we are self-aware. We wake up, everything feels different, everything looks different, everything smells different, even food tastes different because we are alive. And that's what we need to know when we're going through pain. So, when you're going through pain or struggle, it reminds you and shows you that you are alive. And that's what you've come here to do, to feel. That's why God sent you here. That's why you chose to come here, because it makes you feel. It reminds me a lot, this does, of the Barbie movie. And I know it's Barbie and it's a bit of a cliche, but I really did enjoy that film. And if you've seen that film with Margot Robbie in, and there is a spoiler alert here, so if you don't want to know, don't listen to this part of the reading. But, there's a bit at the end where Barbie wants to become human. She wants to go to Earth. She wants to experience life. She wants to feel. And she's talking to her creator about it. And it's so intense because it's like we're talking to God before we're born. And the creator says to her, well, I couldn't let you go without knowing what to expect. And she shows her a preview, the way she's going to cry, the way she's going to feel, the way she's going to experience life, the way she's going to grow, the way she's going to become older, the way things are going to happen. And she chooses to come anyway. And remember, when we are up there on the other realms, we are experiencing those things. We are shown by God. It's going to hurt. It's going to feel intense. It's going to activate you. And you choose to come anyway. So remember that. The next time you're feeling you want to give up, or you're feeling angry or annoyed or frustrated, you chose to come here and you chose to be activated on earth. So see it as a blessing in disguise. Now, your person today, we've got 2 cards. The first one is the Seas of Mintaka. They are now seeing potential in themselves. Why? Because you activated them. So when you activated them by having that moment where you connected, they started seeing life in a whole new way. So they started seeing that their life can have potential. It doesn't need to be a robotic life of eat, sleep, repeat. They can thrive and have adventures and really live with you. So they see the potential in their life because of you. And they see potential in their life with you. And they see potential in themselves because of how you've activated them. So they can see that they can be a leader, that they can be a success, that their life can be rewarding, because you bring their unconsciousness into the light. And that's what they are recognizing. So they are bringing their unconsciousness to light because they are starting to see things in a whole new way. And that's because they are now having big picture thinking. The big picture thinking is them pushing themselves out of their comfort zone, seeing things in a brand new way, becoming a visionary, receiving inspired ideas, knowing what to do. And that's Pleiades energy. That's activating something deep within them that comes from within them and above them and from you. The doors are opening, the gateways are opening, they're seeing things in a higher way. And their love for you is as deep as the ocean. And it's as wide as the ocean. Think how deep and wide the ocean is. So if you're wondering if they love you, they do. Think again if you're doubting things, because their love for you is deep and intense and ferocious like the ocean. And the ocean can be ferocious. It can be very calm and inviting, or it can be very treacherous and destructive. And that's the energy that your person goes through. Sometimes they are very calm and inviting, and they are very loving towards you. And that feels warm and lovely, like being in the ocean on a sunny day. Or they can be, very negative and destructive, and it can cause problems like a tsunami, like a big wave. So always see things in a higher way. There's always a reason for everything that's going on. Try and have big picture thinking. And you've come to Earth to be activated. This is the energy around the journey here, to create a new Earth, to create a new vision on Earth. Everything is happening. Keep holding your vision. So the new Earth is about you coming here to help the world to see things in a higher way. That's part of your mission and part of your mission together, because you are pioneers of truth and leaders of light and love. That can be why there can be so many differences between you, because you're showing the world a new way of being on earth, that to look beyond the things that feel crazy to us because they feel normal to us, the things that people view and see and do. That's why we are so, angry about things like racism, why it boils our blood, why there's things that we don't agree with that society may think they agree with. We push out of all of this. We go beyond limitations and beyond barriers. We show the world it's okay to be different, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why you may have differences in your connection. There could be an age gap. You could be from different religious backgrounds, different places. You may have different colour skin from each other, because you're showing the world that's okay and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a new way of being. You're helping to create a new earth, peace on earth, to bring magic in. It's all happening now because you were activated on earth. So keep holding your vision, keep trusting the love, and keep believing because blocks are being lifted and you are safe. So if you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, you just need to let that go. You may be carrying the weight of your twin flame, your person on your shoulders. You need to let that go. It's not yours to carry, it's theirs. So if you're carrying burdens around, struggles around, set your own boundaries down. And give back to yourself. If you feel you're depleted, drained, you're overthinking, give back to yourself. And remember, you will carry the weight of the world on your shoulders because you are an empath and you are a starseed and you feel. You absorb what's not yours. So when you're absorbing what's not yours, the weight of the world, carrying around other people's problems, struggling, give it to heaven for transmutation. Create a new way. That's why they give me a block. Blocks come in so that we are able to heal our own stuff. So remember, it's not your job to fix your person, it's theirs. Okay, it's not your job to rescue them, it's theirs. You rescued them enough just by connecting with them. You activated something in them. We can lead a horse to water, but we can't make it drink. Everything is a reflection. So you've already reflected back to them what they need to change, and you've already activated in them what they can do, their true potential, but you have to have felt faith in them to do that. So if you feel tired and drained because you're absorbing what's yours and what's not yours, you have to give that to heaven. And then you create a leadership within you because your energy will shift. And, for me, for example, when I do Q&As or personal readings or connect with others' energy, as soon as I've done that, the angels take the memory away. Like in Harry Potter with that pensieve where Dumbledore takes the memories out and puts them into the pensieve. So the memories are taken out, and then I don't carry around the burden of other people or other people's problems or struggles. Otherwise, I'd be walking around on the floor because I wouldn't be able to carry all of that energy. It's just like Jesus carrying the cross. He carries the cross of the world's sins. At some point, he's got to put it down or it's going to make him collapse. So don't absorb what's not yours. Give it to heaven for transmutation. Remember what you are seeing around you is what's going on within you. Embrace your sovereignty as a leader. And if you feel you're drowning, allow yourself to breathe. Set boundaries down. Say yes when you want to say yes and no when you want to say no, and know that that's okay. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. And boundaries doesn't mean blocking, ghosting, playing games. It means giving back to yourself. They give me fear. It means releasing fear. It means having a conversation with yourself, knowing what's good for you. Letting go of struggle and creating a new earth. But the big message today coming through is you activated each other by coming to earth and meeting. And that changed everything. And that's going to change the world and your lives and create a new earth. And that's why you've come. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.